before I go into the evidence and the stories of evidence, is will our pets, when they cross over, I get this all the time, will they visit us, Jock? Will I be able to feel them? And my answer again to that is categorically yes, you can. And whilst don't speak doggy language, there has been evidence that have come through in sittings where there's been visitations, and so there's many ways, there's many signs. I'll share a little story of a sitting that I did for someone, and kind of connected and got their pet and the other side, and they had communicated. I'm not saying that the dog had communicated with me, but I had the communication. I had the information in the way that it would come, clairvoyantly, clairaudiently, whatever way that was getting distilled. And the interesting thing was that the dog had a particular trait, and the trait would be that it would nudge his bowl, and it would always nudge his bowl before even eating out of it. It was just that one little thing. It wasn't like, you see dogs and they just dive into their bowl and everything else. It had this trait where it would nudge it and then it would eat every time. And that became quite evident in the sitting. And the interesting thing was the person who was actually having their experience with me at the time, they had said that since their beloved pet had passed, they actually witnessed and they saw the bowl move without the agency of anything being there. And they had actually heard the bowl being nudged. Now, before we get into the whole paranormal, parapsychology field of anything like that and looking at all the science of it, just take all that aside for a moment and let's just think about it. The dog had a particular trait. The trait was that it nudged its bowl before it ate, every time. The loved one was distraught. Before you try to say that, they kind of made it up themselves or they were expecting it, just think about the comfort that it held for them. And there was more information with that. They witnessed the bowl moving objectively, not in a dream, right? Objectively, they witnessed it. So we have an interplay now between our pet in the afterlife and our pet being able to kind of manifest energy in the physical world.